Teri Kwiatek has been with the mission for 11 years? 13 years. Lucky 13. And Teri is our outreach coordinator, and she'll tell you a little bit about that role. But what she doesn't have time to tell you this evening is she also runs a summer camp for at-risk youth. And we have 6 weeks, 2 camps for elementary age students, and a brand new camp for middle school students that are getting ready to start in June. So please pray for Teri and these students who get to be loved on by these counselors and staff, volunteers, to share with them the love of Jesus, the value of their worth. These children are invested in the value of their worth while they are enjoying summer camp. She did ask me to put a plug in. She needs a bus driver for 2 days. I told her I wasn't going to say that. So with that, Teri Kwiatek, please come and share.
I really do need a bus driver that can do a school bus and air brakes. So just, if you could, anyway. I'm like, I have so many people here. So one of the pleasures of working as an outreach coordinator is meeting people who come through the door for lunch. There are people who are come from all walks of life through our doors. Those that are on their lunch break, seniors that are there for a meal and connection, and there are an array of people who are experiencing homelessness either for the first time or it's a lifestyle. And then there are the people who it's their first time coming through our doors, who just found out that we serve a meal, and they're surprised when they walk in the door and they see the beautiful decor, and then they get to experience the yummy meals that Mary makes. I don't know if you ever had them, but man, she puts on an amazing course meal. Ella was one of the first-time guests that I got to meet. She had already gotten her tray, and she was sitting with her 2-year-old daughter. She was on her lap. Ella was beautiful. She was well-dressed. She was a woman in her 30s. She appeared confident and put together. And I asked if I could get a tray for her child, and she said that she's already eating. She is hooked up to her backpack and being fed through a tube. I introduced myself, and I sat down and asked if I could join her. She said this was her first time eating here, and she didn't know that we served lunch. I asked, well, how did she find out about us? She said she's a nursing student at Frederick Community College, and that we had done a food drop there back in October, and that she had learned that we give out free groceries at the food distribution center, and she had been coming here ever since. She was recently divorced. She has 3 children. The one on her lap is special needs, who needs a lot of medical attention, and money is very tight for her family. She said that the groceries we provide for her family has helped keep food on the table and help her make ends meet financially. She was surprised that we served breakfast and lunch, and she said it was nice that she can come and sit down and have a meal before she had to go stand in line for groceries. I don't know about you, but I don't have to stand in line for groceries. Everyone who comes to the mission has a story, and we don't always know what that story is by looking at them. Some of them, like Ella, are just there to stretch their dollars to make it to the next paycheck. And then there are some who are there after one bad decision, after one other bad decision, and another bad decision, or because of mental illness, or because of addiction, or because of trauma. But they come to our campus. And this is what I love about my job. I get to tell them, this is what I believe, that God is active and alive, working in all of our lives, in all situations. And I love that we are a place to invite God into their situation and for them to watch and see what God will do. I get to do that. I get to sit across from people and pray with them. It's my favorite thing about the mission. We get to do this. We don't take government money so that we can do this. It's not only about the food and the services that we provide, but it's a place that we can introduce people to the God of the universe who absolutely loves them. And in their hopelessness, they can have hope because of who God is and that God loves them. And it's because of people like you we get to do this, and it is such a privilege. So I thank you so much for the contributions that you give to the mission so that we can give people who come through our doors hope. Thank you so much.